money issues is what I'm getting. There's a lack of action when it comes to finances. There's a lack of action when it comes to taking charge of what you want in life at this moment. You're just sort of sitting there, and you're okay sitting there, but there's a bit of really dwelling. We're going to use the word dwelling in the pain from the past, to the point where it may be like holding you stuck, Virgo. Okay? You're not really able to gain anything in that position. So, again, we're going to try to stick with one storyline. I think my biggest issue personally is that all the storylines sort of come in and they get a little convoluted. Virgo. Now, time is fluid. So, what's happening here is that there is an energy of big communication, big truth. There's a brand new beginning here. And it looks like there were extra energies involved in a situation that you were in, to the point where, you were going somewhere, you were in motion to go somewhere that looks like it was something you were really happy about, okay, and you were really active toward it and things were happening, and then all of a sudden it was just, like, how was my voice? Practicing my voice this early in the morning. You lucky people get to hear all the rasp. Yeah. So there's something that you are unsure about when it comes to a relationship, because it looks like there was a communication that brought up some emotional things that made you want to run. It made you want to run. It's like something has opened your wounds at this point, and you're looking toward something else. You're not going toward it yet, but you're looking toward a change. You're trying to change something about the way you work, about the people that you're involved with, analyzing the relationships that you're taking part in. And a clarity why things haven't worked out as far as how people are seeing things. You're looking for people to see you in a certain way. And it hasn't really worked out that way. It's like you want to be the mystery, but at this point, people might actually be seeing some true colors of you. And that's not a bad thing. It just may not be super comfortable for you, especially with the wounds that you're sitting in at this point. Strong as fuck, Virgo. I mean, there is no weakness here. I've got action and relationship, but there's an issue when it comes to connecting with other energies, where you're holding back because you can't predict the future. And maybe because something happened with the way that you were seen recently, something was revealed recently, where it changed the dynamic of the people that you were making your efforts with. It changed how things are being seen, either by you or about you. I want to know what the change in viewpoint was. Really? Okay. Whatever changed, whatever was seen here, caused somebody to actually walk away. and it made things more difficult. You had a choice. You had a choice to say, I'm going to take this action and go for it without thinking it through. But you didn't do that. You considered things instead, because taking the action, pushing through, would have sent you into a place where you stayed blind to the situation, to the talk of people. You stayed blind to how things were being perceived and just wanted to keep going. That's not what you did, Virgo. That's not what you're doing. You are willing to go back into the choppy waters so that you can see the truth. I mean, nobody wants to be deceived. Nobody wants to be replaced. Nobody wants to be spoken about or, have the people around them be, I'm getting the word infectious. Mood-wise, personality-wise, vibe-wise. Virgo, it looks like you're okay walking away from these things that you thought were something different than what they were. The relationships that you actually thought were going to be good for you, the relationships you thought were going to nourish you and push you forward, may have actually turned into something that you just didn't enjoy. You didn't like the way that things were going, so there was a big communication, like a change in mindset for you that kicked off this new beginning for you to take action. Even if it means taking a couple of steps back in order to be able to walk away from the situation that's not good for you, Virgo. It looks like that's what you're doing. You're reviewing why things stopped. You're reviewing why things changed. Okay, yeah. Because what you actually are ready for is to start something brand friggin' new. You're ready to start something brand friggin' new where okay, I see you, like, you see this Queen of Pentacles. She's giving me this vibe of just somebody sitting in their comfortable recliner, and there's pain there. There's pain with this person, but they still have a grin on their face, because knowing that the new opportunity of this world, like a cycle has to close for something to come back. And it looks like closing this cycle is something that is good for you, is something that you're happy about, will move you. It may take you into rough waters at first, but then propelling you beyond, yeah, there we go. Propelling you beyond that. So it's like you wanted to move, something caught you up that was not okay with you. Some sort of action was taken that was not okay with you, so you had to stop. Like a sudden stop. I am hearing in your reading, like something suddenly had to stop because something was revealed to you. You saw something about the things that were going on around you, probably in a work environment. Definitely in the physical realm, physical sense, there was something around you that you were not okay with. And you went back to review things a little bit. But not in a dwelling, not in any sort of like, you are standing in your power to look at how shit went sideways so that you can reclaim that in the feminine energy. So your King of Pentacles is in reverse. But your Queen of Pentacles that just came up, this was your first card, the King in reverse. Your Queen of Pentacles that just came up right now with the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that what's being embraced now is more of the emotional side of things. What's being embraced now is that yin receptive energy. So you're not battering ram. You're not pushing that yang assertive energy forward. What's going to bring you a new beginning, Virgo, is being receptive, being able to contain the feelings, having a new beginning, because the queens are the cardinals of the courts, having that new beginning to push you in a, I'm going to use the word soft. The queens aren't necessarily soft, but softer in the yin side, okay? And it could be male or female, it doesn't really matter, but the yin energy is the kind that's in touch with their emotions. They are more supportive than they are active. And that's the role for you to take right now, Virgo, when it comes to these things. Because you've already taken the action. You've already taken all of this action that when things were revealed to you, you were like, fuck, okay. So that might not be exactly the right method. It's not necessarily the wrong path, but the method needs to change. Best and highest good for Virgo, so we can close out this reading. How do we get this? Oh, and the Temperance came up upside down. So you were having an issue with patience. Not letting things unfold as they needed to unfold. And that's changing. You're now working with the ebb and flow of the universe and being guided. Whether it takes you back into these choppy waters or you get to move forward next. You're being guided to let the universe flow with you. Find your soul's purpose. That's why the Queen of Pentacles is here, so that you can allow things to unfold. This moon over the Two of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign, but generally there's a relationship here that could be of value to you. You cannot force it. You must trust the mystery of the process. And I will take anything else that wants to flip out to end this Virgo reading. I like it, Virgo. Recovery and security back in who you are. Embracing the energy of accepting what is, because you cannot control everything. I say cannot control everything, and the Four of Pentacles freaking pops out. This is a lot of cards. And the King of Cups comes up smack dab in the middle. There's a consideration now of the things that need to be held on to and the things that need to be let go of. Okay? Overthinking, over-worrying about what you have, about whether it's going to bring you stability, about how you actually feel about it, is going to stick you in a certain spot, okay? You've got to get out of your own head when it comes to that, just going around and around and around. If you're sitting in your recliner ruminating in your mind about, yeah, and again, that's confirmation right there. The Eight of Swords pops out. Feeling trapped in your own mind. That's why we're going backwards with the Six of Swords. Allow the mystery. Don't sit there and try to predict everything that is going to happen, because you're not going to be able to. Whether things are stable for you or not. Yeah. If you're trying to control everything and you're trying to push the universe in your direction, you're going to end up, number one, alone. And your hope is going to falter, okay, in the strength. So it's time to work with the energies around you that are loyal. It's time to work with the energies around you that give you balance and an even give and take. Holding on to some things, especially your money, is probably going to be the right move. You're going to have to go toward your balance. You're going to have to go toward your balance. Give it a minute to see the messages from the universe that come to you. And then head toward your best and highest truth. Yeah. No more secrets, Virgo. Just you and your power, ready for the universe's next gift. Thank you for being here.